Harry, heading into fourth year for yourself. How much game time are you keen to get this season?
Oh mate, it's always easy to start with. I'd like to play every game, but you know it might not be a possibility with the boys I've got ahead of me. But I'd like to set a goal for myself to play more than last year and hopefully become a regular this year.
No, it's a pretty hefty competition, but do you feel you're narrowing the gap on, say, Gov?
Yeah, well, he's a star, isn't he? Well, we're 4-time All-Oz. I think people are quick to forget that. So, I'd like to say I'm narrowing the gap, but I'd ideally like to play with both him and Tommy. Yeah.
How do you nudge him out the way? How do you make room for yourself?
I don't know. I feel like I've just got to create another spot for myself in the side, so it's not so much as nudging him out because they're both stars and they're both top players in our team for a reason. So if I can play with them and learn off them, I think that's the avenue I should go with.
So you could fit all three of you in, did you say? You feel like you could play together?
Oh, hopefully. Yeah, that's my opinion, but as to whether we go down that route, I'm not sure.
And at the moment, you're running one less ruck than last year with Nathan Barty.
Yeah.
How interested or keen are you in ruck work?
I'm open to whatever Simo wants me to do. If there's a role there for me to play ruck, so whether that's back ruck or I have to learn how to play forward, then I'm happy to support Nick and play that role if that's what is asked of me, yeah.
And I guess your height's maxed out now, has it? What have you got to?
Yeah, maxed out at 201, so hopefully I'm not growing anymore or I'll be solely a ruckman because I won't be able to play anywhere else.
When you talk about creating a role for yourself, do you think about what that might look like?
In terms of in the back line?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know, yeah. Well, you've seen teams like Melbourne and such playing those three tools, but whether that works for us, I mean, yeah, it's hard to say.
The vibe around the group, obviously disappointing season this year. What's happening in pre-season this year to sort of jump back up the ladder?
Yeah, well, we only just started yesterday and we obviously got some new coaches in. We got only one new player actually, Samo's in. But we got the draft tomorrow, I think, and Thursday and Friday. I think they're dragging it out over 3 days. But yeah, we'll get some new personnel in, so coaches, players, and guess we'll learn over the coming days what exactly we're going to do with that.
And what was it like being back yesterday?
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, we weren't really allowed to go anywhere over the off-season, so I think boys were itching to get back. And yeah, now we're back. It's pretty good.
And feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. I didn't go anywhere, so I was just pretty well here the entire off-season with a number of the boys.
The game plan, do you expect that to change a whole lot next year? And do you think across the board we might see a different style of footy played in 2022?
I mean, with a couple of new coaches in, I imagine it'll change a little bit. But yeah, I can't really comment on how we're going to change it because we haven't been told anything yet.
Draft tomorrow. How do you think those boys would be feeling right now heading into it?
Oh, whole mix of emotions. I know that's what it was like for me. You're terrified, excited. You don't know where you're going to go. You don't know if you're going to go at all. So yeah.
Is there anyone that you sort of think would fit in at the Eagles that they could look at?
Oh, I wish I could answer that, but I don't. I haven't been following the draft at all, so I don't really know of anyone.
You've only been back a short time, but is vaccination a topic that comes up in the change room, or is it taboo?
Oh, no, not really. It's just one of those things. People know what the AFL mandate is about it, so nobody really bothers discussing it.
Yeah, so no problem for yourself?
Nah, no problem for me. I've had both my vaccinations, so yeah, I'm all good to go.
Did you get any interest from other clubs leading into the trade period who might have offered maybe more opportunity? Did you think about that at all?
No, I didn't think about that at all at this stage. Like, I was still contracted for this year and, I really enjoy the boys I'm playing with and I'm from here. So ideally, I'd like to stay here.
And how did you rate your progression last season with the chances you did get?
I was happy with it. I had some games where I thought, played my role well and filled Gov's shoes well. And then I had games where it didn't go so well. But that's all part of learning, and hopefully I can take that into this year, get more games this year and show what I've got.
Max King's a tough match-up for anyone, I guess. What do you remember from that day?
Yeah, I was hoping that one wouldn't come up, but it has. Yeah, that was a tough day. He got a roll on and he's a star. Already is a star. We're the same age, which is a bit of a bummer. But yeah, he had an incredible game. I think he kicked 6 and had 9 in contested marks. And yeah, but good to learn from it. And hopefully I can verse him this year and get one back on him.
Did you cross paths in junior footy at all, or did you know him at all before then?
No, I didn't know him at all, because I think he's from Vic Metro, I'm going to say. So yeah, it didn't have much to do with him.
And I mean, with a bloke with that long arms who can sort of take contested grabs like that, how do you try and stop someone like that? Is it before the ball gets there, you have to sort of get the work done?
Yeah, supposedly meant to put work in beforehand, but he's such a focal point for them that they go through him a lot, and he's got an incredible leap, long arms, very, very tough player to stop.